Oh, we got people in the building. Okay. Hi, y'all. Hey, boo. I'm full of fun today. Let me tell you, I am 100% sober. And I'm just a bubble of fun. Like, before I hit live, I was singing, hey, dirty, baby, I got your money. Sorry. So, somebody has money on the way. So, that's super exciting for someone. I feel like you've been waiting for some for cash flow. Thank you for the thumbs up on a video. All right, y'all. So hey y'all, if you're new, we have some new folks in the building. My name is Tiara Shardé. I am a spiritual mentor, a certified master life coach, and I have actually a couple other titles, but I will share that with you shortly. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to this beautiful platform. I am an oracle. I was born to give messages. I was born to be a channel, and that is why I am here. You can go to TiaraSharde.com to see all that I got going on. I have a program for women. I have the Sacred Sister Circle. I also do coaching sessions for the time being. So if you would like to contact me, please do so. All right. So, yeah, like I was saying, somebody has money on the way because I haven't heard that song in a long time, but it was just literally, it just popped into my head for no reason. So somebody has money on the way. I feel like I needed more moisturizer on my face today. But yeah, somebody has money. Let's get into this message, darlings. So I made a couple videos last week. I actually made a few videos the past couple weeks. And wow, I just saw a red bird. Was that a cardinal? Yeah, I just saw a red bird fly by, and that's interesting because on Tuesdays we were red. So the bird is right in alignment. So yeah, so I made a few videos over the past couple of weeks, mentioning a couple things that were going on as far as with women, the cosmic womb. There was a lot of low vibrational energies as well as high vibrational energies on the planet right now. A lot going on. I want you to be encouraged, okay? And I'm going to say a part of this message first. I'm going to just get this out because, hang on, let me, yeah, okay. So, sorry, I'm trying not to, like, push the table legs into the chair and knock everything over. So that's why I was just so focused. But there's just one part of this message that I do have to say. Now, I don't know how much you adhere to the lessons from the Bible or any of the sacred texts, because, you know, the Bible is just one of the sacred texts, and it also has not all the information that we need on our journey. But in certain parts of in a certain part of the Bible, they are talking about the last days and certain things that will be taking place on the planet and all this stuff. Interestingly enough, a part of this message does have to do with that. I made a post to the community section, and I mentioned, you know, get your canned goods, get your water, get all of that stuff in order. And that's just normal stuff, right? That we should be doing, that we should have. Some of us do not, but, you know, get as much as you can right now at this time. Also align with your community so that they can help you with any resources that you may not have, okay? So there is a need to protect your pantry right now. Get your food together. A lot of the things that were taking place. Hey, Thomas Hill, how you doing? A lot of things that are taking place on the planet right now, you know, the ancient texts have spoken about for a long time. So for many of us, these things aren't new, but you're going to have low food supply. You're going to have food shortages. You're going to have clean water shortages. Also, y'all, I keep getting this the sense, I'm well, thank you. I keep getting the sense that there's just gonna be a lot of things going on. Why am I itching right here? That's such an odd place to have an itch. um so like a few years ago, I was just sitting in the workspace that I was in Bridgeport, and a message came through that things were gonna get a little hectic on the planet. Like things was gonna look a little bugged out on the planet for a little bit. And the people there, I'm pretty sure they didn't believe anything I was saying, to be honest. I'm pretty sure. Like, but I feel like this audience, you really do take in what I'm telling you, and you have the receipts that what I say to you is accurate. It is a channeled message. So with that being said, there's gonna be some weird ass shit on the planet, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, there's gonna be some strange things happening. Many of you are already seeing certain things happening. Some of you have the gift of sight, and not just like as a seer, but you could see through the illusion, you could see through the mask and the camouflage that other people are wearing. So for lack of a better word, you could look at somebody and see the demons that are in them. Yeah, you can. I've done that. I've done that like years ago, before I even knew I could do that. And it shook me. I was shook. I was just like, like, and it was at work, y'all. It was at work. One of my coworkers, her daughter's father came in, and I just heard his voice, and I turned around and looked at him. Baby. Woo! Yeah, that shook me. That shook my spine, because there was just like black over him. It was like a film. It was like a I don't even know how to, like, a oil spill just came to my mind, but it was just like this inky static thing over him, and I was just like and then like inside in my body, I'm not sure, like, I reacted outwardly, but I sensed that what I saw me seeing it. So remember, I did a few videos, I think the 44 video and the 777 video, I said, you're watching somebody watch you. Like, you're watching somebody watch you. That's how it was. So that entity that was in that man saw me see it, and baby, what I told you, I turned around and I covered myself with the love of God. Like, yo, I was like, this man got a demon in him, son. Like, demons. And that was the first time, not the last, that was the first time I really, like, remember seeing an entity in another person. So I said all of that to say, you're gonna start seeing this. Hey, Jessie May, how you doing, sis? You're gonna start seeing entities in people. Those of you who can see, you're gonna start seeing them. And even those of you who have not ever seen the spirit world, you gonna start seeing them, if that's your path. For some of us, I don't feel like things are gonna be camouflaged for much longer. Like, so maybe you're not at all a seer. You don't know nothing about that. I feel like that person, you're gonna see something just because it's gonna be so obvious. And, you know, if any of y'all know what I'm talking about, send me an email. Is my email in the description? I think my email is in the little description. Send me an email if you know what I'm talking about, or you've seen other things, or you've also been receiving these messages, okay? Something bit me last night, y'all. But yeah, you're gonna start seeing things like that. You're gonna start seeing entities in people. Now, I wasn't prepared on saying that before I hit live, but it's coming up now, so here we go. Likewise, you're gonna see the dark or the evil. You're also gonna see the other end of the spectrum. So you're gonna be able to look at people and be like, oh my God, they're a child of the Most High. Like, you're just gonna know. Like, you're gonna know. You're gonna know, you're gonna know. You're gonna be able to identify false prophets too, on the grand scale. So like the powers that be who run this shit, and all the way to the minor scale. So this could be the people in your church. You know, this could be your friendly neighborhood pastor. You're going to start seeing into people very clearly. It may come up like shocking, like, you know what I mean. It may alarm you because it happened out of nowhere, like just boom, now you see. And it's relax. If that happens to you, please just relax, just breathe, relax. I've been wanting to share with people, try to stay away from substances that can kind of skew your consciousness. So stay away from alcohol if you're not doing it in a shamanic ritual or something. Stay away from Mary Jane if you know it kind of like blocks the connection to the divine. It blocks your signal to get the messages. Cut that out. Even shrooms and stuff like that, you know, people have been doing these things recently to develop a deeper connection with earth and all of these things. But I'm also getting, for some of you, you're really meant to be clear-headed right now. 11:11 on the clock. You're really meant to be as clear as possible. And if you've been getting those messages like, yo, I think I gotta stop smoking weed for a while, or like I can't really drink no more, like it's not feeling like it's not an issue, it just doesn't feel like I should do this right now, then don't, because that's your guidance coming in. They need you to be crystal clear to get the information and get the instructions. We're being instructed OD right now. OD. So if you find that you can't like anchor in your intuition, or you feel like you can't make a decision, the first thing you do is like literally fast from anything, like I said, from the Mary Jane, from the alcohol, from food. Do raw, go on a raw food cleanse. Shout out to the sisters, they're doing a raw food cleanse right now, to clean out your mind and your thoughts and your brain, because you're gonna get a lot of codes. And like I said, there's instructions that are coming in. You want your gift of sight to come online. Like there's a lot of people who be like, well, I don't have any spiritual gifts. Everybody has spiritual gifts. Not everybody knows how to use them though. So you want to see what your gift is. If you know that you have dreams and they be on point, they're prophetic, then you study how to remember your dreams. You study that. That's your gift. You probably have prophetic dreams. If you dream like that, that's your gift. Hone that gift, because the people need it. The people need you to hone your gift right now. Okay? My psychics out there. My psychics, my prophets out there. Hone your gift. You're gonna need it. For many of you, you're meant to be the guide. You're meant to be the map. It's the map, it's the map, it's the... Shout out to Dora. But you're meant to be the compass and the map for people. So you need your psychic channel to be very, very clear so that you could do that. It's like turn right up ahead. Like that's you, but psychically. So you need to be crystal clear. Hang on, y'all, I'm thirsty. I've been drinking water all day, but you're gonna need to be crystal clear. Somebody's children is protecting them. If you have a child, okay, wow, okay, I just love y'all. All right, I'm gonna be transparent. I just heard something, something right here. That's why I did that. All right, I'm trying to be really, really super duper transparent and take y'all along on my journey and my process. So when I turned like that, I literally heard something right here when I said child. So somebody's child is the star. Right before I talked about the family star, the Noli Wooly. Right. What was that, T? Did you hear it too, though? Did you hear that? Or was you just asking me what was that? Because if you heard it, wow. But yeah, somebody's child is the family star. In Ghana, they call it the Noli Wooly. And you want to, I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. No, I didn't. I just saw your reaction. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was, yeah, it was like a high pitched voice too. It sounded like a child. That's what I was like, girl. All right. So, yeah, that's been happening a lot lately too, y'all. Like things are coming in. Like the supernatural has always been here with us. But for many people, you're gonna start experiencing things, like just things, just stuff. You're gonna be like, that was weird as fuck. Yeah, all of that. That's gonna happen. But yeah, like I was saying, somebody's child is meant to guide you, to protect you. They are the family light, and they are a child. This is a child. This is not like someone that you gave birth to. This is a child. Okay. So you're gonna be expanding your community. Somebody was dormant. Okay, so somebody was dormant for a while. Like I could use me for example. Let's not get too much into my business today, all right? Like, is that all right though? Sheesh. Okay. Because sometimes these messages be getting dangerously close, y'all. I'm like, yo, this is sounding like my story. Like, you sure? You sure you want me to say this? Okay. But like with me, for most of my life, I've just been on the dolo. Like I've just been studying self. I've much of a nerd. I know a lot about a lot for no reason. For just no reason at all. I just was fascinated by information and knowledge that, you know, if any, like, if I felt called to sociology, I'm reading a sociology book, bro, front to cover. If I'm called to astrology, I'm learning as much as it is as possible. So I've been doing that, and also at the same time I've been honing my spiritual gift. Like there's just no choice. Like when you're up in your own energy, you feel yourself, and then when you come out, like you go to school or you go amongst your family, you feel their energy, and you're just like, huh, like, oh. So that was much of my journey. Like most of my life I've been in the astral. Like there's a lot of things about this physical reality that I still am like, oh, for real? Because I be in the ethers. But for some of you, that was by design. Like you needed to really be close to God, close to your spiritual team, like this, like in it with them, because they were molding you. They were helping you move through generational curses. They were helping you move through energies that didn't belong to you. They were helping you see your gift of sight. You were able to get the downloads and figure that out and transmute it and give it out to people. You've been doing that your whole life, and now it's go time. And now it's like the universe is slingshotting you outside of your house, outside of your block, outside of your state, because you're a fine work. I just heard you're a fine work, or fine piece of work, maybe. Because you let the divine mold you. The divine has molded you all this time for right now, for what's going on right now. And many of y'all know what I'm talking about. Like you've been feeling it in your body, maybe your whole life, that you were like supposed to do something, and maybe your environment kind of convinced you, yes I am, hey sis. And maybe your environment or your upbringing or what people told you when you were growing up kind of convinced you that that's not who you are, or that's not what you're supposed to do, or what you came here for. But many of you are literally warriors of the Most High, period. Like you're literally sent here on assignment. Literally. That's it. That's why you're here. It's an assignment. And that does not mean, you know, don't fall in love. It doesn't mean don't take this seriously. It doesn't mean that. It just means, what is your purpose? What is the mission? So right now, be encouraged within yourself. You are on the right path. Everything you've been doing has led you to this point, for you to really walk in your purpose and walk in assignment. What is your assignment? Some people Just know through downloads or meditation, other people, excuse me, we're in the information age. Study yourself, study your birth chart. Like I say that, I've been saying that for a long time. Excuse me, at least since 2016, 2015. Study your birth chart, your north node, your midheaven, okay? North node, midheaven, and life path, and I'm missing one. It escapes me right now. Midheaven, north node, south node. I'm missing one. What am I missing? Human design is really good. Gene keys. The gene keys are really good. Study yourself. Get a file on self. We were born into a world that's growing every millisecond. Word. You know, when you know why, when you have the paperwork, for why you are here, there's no guesswork, there's less depression, there's less chances of you being impoverished and being in lack, because you know why you're here. Most people are depressed because they don't know why they're here. Period. That's literally the number one reason why people are depressed, according to the divine, because I didn't know this. I didn't know this until I just said it. The number one reason is because people don't know who they are or why they're here. If you know why you're here, how could you be depressed? Unless your purpose is really big. Some of y'all got some big ass purposes. I mean, I ain't even gonna. And you know that too. You know that you do. So for those of you who have a calling, you have a purpose, you feel it, you dream about it, you see it, you read about it, people mention it to you, random ass people just mention your purpose to you. Be encouraged right now and know that it's showtime, baby. Let's go. The curtains are coming up. Let's go. Spotlights is on you. All on you. You doing it or not? Some of you, you have, I don't want to say, let go. Some of you have had chances to get it right. And I don't want that to be like, oh, well, you don't get no more chances. But do what you came here to do. Best to study within, yeah. Yeah, blessings to unveil opinions on who everyone thinks we are. Yeah, it is a blessing, right? I like that. I like that too. Because I am curious on how others view me. Like my friends, my loved ones. Like, how do you see me? You know, it's very interesting. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm going to pull my own paperwork for real. Like, I have to. That's why we're here. I like how you said that. But yeah, you've had chances to walk in your purpose. Many of us, we've literally been in the preliminaries. We have been in practice runs. We have, you know, ascended so many levels to get the knowledge, to get the lessons, and now it's showtime. Let's go. Where's your costume? What's up? What you wearing? You've been preparing for this your whole life. Some of us have been preparing for this for like eons. It's go time. And that's why, you know, the divine keeps bringing the Bible back to me. And I'm like, for real, y'all? Yeah, they want me to keep saying that because a lot of the things that are going on right now is biblical, as in it's sacred prophecy coming to life. It is. It is. If you don't believe it, don't believe it. Don't believe it. But I'll tell you one thing though. The divine took me from the church up out of the church just so I can know the fullness of God. Literally. Literally. Out of the church. First off, had a divine soldier of God come and prophesize into my life as a little girl. That's number one. Number two, took me out of the church just so I can experience the fullness of God, goddess. Just so I could see God for myself, for my damn self. Not what somebody spoon-fed me, not what somebody told me. not this book that you shoved down my throat, so that I could see God through so many different acts and so many different paths of life, like so many stages of development, like literally through heaven and hell, literally walked through hell just to see all of God, like just to see all of it, just to come right back to God, right back. And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. Like I sent an email out last night, and I was like, now she would have dropped it low for Jesus after she was all fucking doing all of this. Yes and no. Yes and no. Right? Because I've always been devoted to the divine. Always. It's never stopped. I've never stopped believing, praying, knowing. I've never stopped seeing divine magic manifest in my life. It's never stopped for me. Never. Okay? So I want y'all to know that about me. That if you hear me now mentioning the Bible, know it's divine law. And this has been with me in our family since 1996. It's been with me through Costa Rica, through storms, rain, ocean, sand, mountaintop, scorpion in my purse. Like, it's been through everything with me, and it's still here. So if I tell you to pick up your Bible and your sacred text and study, that's what you do. That's what you do. You do it because you know that Tiara doesn't come on here just to be jaw-jacking or just to be seen at all. I be channeling these messages for y'all, for your liberation and expansion. And the message right now is pick up the sacred text, and that's it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Like, I don't know. That's what I'm gonna do. And I flip it open, and I'm like, all right, divine, what you got for me? Oh, 1 Corinthians, let's go. And I try to anchor that within my body, within my being. Oh, you want me to protect myself from spells? Okay. Oh, the book of Psalms? Okay, fine. That's what you do. So if you listen to my other messages about politics and all the other antics, and you've seen the receipts manifest in your life, know that I'm telling you to pick up scripture for that same reason, because it's necessary. It's not me like flip-flopping, like, oh, she said she hated Jesus, now she loved Jesus, now she's over here, and now she's, that's not it. That's not it. Okay, I want to be clear on that. And as well as, in addition to the Bible, there's other sacred texts. Many of you, the Tibetan Book of the Dead, shout out to the sis who referred me to that years ago, years ago. Shout outs to the esoteric sciences and the occult societies. Many of you are called to study this. You are. And not to keep it from the people. And y'all know who I be talking about. Okay? Listen. A lot of y'all be initiating the shit with vows to keep God's children from accessing information meant to liberate their souls. So you gotta, you're gonna be held accountable for that. Just know that. But that's not part of my ministry today. What I'm trying to do is awaken God's children. Children of the Most High. Children of the Goddess. And the divine wants you to know you need to study yourself. You need to study the divine. You need to study these sacred texts, because there's codes in there for you. There's a blueprint. There's a map in there for you. There's a way out, because things are going to manifest in your physical reality, and you need your sacred texts to get you up out of there. Because like I was saying, things are happening right now on the planet that are biblical. It's not so much like biblical. It's prophecy. It's prophecy coming onto the planet right now. So you want to be guarded and protected in all ways. Know who you serve. Know who you serve. And people can be like, well, T, it's a holographic universe. It's all of this shit. Okay. All right. However, you still got the panorama going on. You still got children being snatched up. You still got this shit going on. So as holographic as it is, it's not. So we got to be smart. We got to use our discernment. We have to know who we serve. We have to know who we are. So if you don't know that you're a child of the Most High, you need to know that. So if you don't know that, you need to learn that. So that's your protection. Your knowing is your protection. So you call it in. So when you're calling in the angels of the Most High, you're not like, please, can you come down here, guys? No. When you call them down, you be like, yo, I'm a child of the motherfucking Most High. You gotta put some bass in your voice. Stick your titties out, sis. Like, you gotta say that. So the divine wants you to know who you are, know where you come from, know what's going on the planet right now, so you can step into your authority. Okay? A lot of people are gonna be set to high places, set up on high ass places, and the divine wants to make sure you have integrity. The divine wants to make sure that you have compassion, that you have knowledge of self, and you know what your purpose is. That's important. You're not going to ascend to a place of power unless you do that. Some of y'all don't want to ascend to a place of power. You good on that. You're all set, but the divine says that's where you're supposed to be. So you're going to have to act accordingly. You're going to have to study yourself. A lot of people who are in powerful positions, they're natural born scholars. Those who have earned the right and were nominated to that role. You're a scholar. You study, you read, you integrate, you journal, okay? Then you act it out so that you can gain the wisdom from the knowledge. So those are the people right now who are going to do very well for themselves. Those who study self, and you study the cosmos, and you study your spiritual foundation. Also your ancestry. Those are the people who are, you're good. You're good. So do that. Hang on. I'm doing something kind of different today, y'all. I wonder if you noticed yet, but we'll see. We'll see. So the divine unions, right? There's divine unions. I needed that message. I battle with that. I always fight of being in high places. Yo, look. And your name is Hill too? Your last name is Hill? Oh, you meant to be in high places. Let's go, Mr. Hill. Greetings, Raymond. How you doing, sis? You're meant to be in high places, sir, with the last name Hill. You know? The divine unions are coming online, y'all. So if any of y'all are single, even those of y'all who are not single, even y'all who are not single, you're going to realize that you're not with the right person right now. It's just going to happen that way. And it's because the divine needs you to be somewhere else. So I don't know what that means for you, baby. Don't say Tiara told you nothing. Don't tell nobody I said that. But yeah, some of y'all are meant to be with other people, and you're gonna just be separated and be like, what's going on? Yeah, that's gonna happen to a lot of people. It's because you're with the wrong person. Hey V, how you doing, love? Welcome. So for those who are single, now there's a distinction here, because I'm talking to the children of the Most High. I'm talking to the children of the Most High. There's a distinction when the conversation is about you. So I want to be very clear. So those who are single, who know who you are, you've been on your journey, okay? You've taken your journey very seriously. Even if you fall down, you get up. You keep getting up. You keep studying. You keep mastering self. You keep healing trauma. You keep trying to do better. Those of you, you have a divine partner on the way to you. And it's not a fairy tale. It's real. It's real life. And it's very supernatural too. It's a little Freaky Friday. It is. Because that's who you are. That's who you are. So some of y'all, you all be extra fucking psychic out here. Y'all just be knowing. You have your divination tools. You just naturally just know how to do stuff. For you, you have a divine partner who's just as mystical, magical, or more so. So y'all watch the video I did, Signs Your Divine Lover, because there's a lot of messages in there for those who are wanting love or know that you're pulling in love. For some of y'all, You may not necessarily be focused on a relationship, but you're going to have one. I hope so. They doing me dirty out here, sis. Sis. Yeah, they ain't it. And, you know, you just reminded me something, sis. Those of you who are spiritual and who have been on your journey, you're gonna have a lot of false people coming into your life. You're gonna have a lot of people interested in you. Ooh, cause as the alarm is sounding right now, as it's sounding, you have this vibration in you. You have this light that is coming online. If you already been activated in your light, that shit's gonna turn up even more. So you're gonna be a hot item out here. Like, if you fine, you're gonna be fine after this. And the vultures, the scum of the land, so sorry, is gonna find you, is gonna want to be with you. They're gonna think that they're worthy of you, and they're not. They're not at all. Absolutely not. Don't even entertain it. You might as well just not even be sleeping around at this point. Like, if you're just having, not to judge, this is not a judgment. This is like divine advice. If you're sleeping around right now, you kind of want to stop. You kind of want to stop, because shit's going around. It's not even STDs that are going around. Like, at this point, STDs are like at the bottom of the things to be worried about, to be honest. But you really don't want to be just sleeping with people or having them perform any type of acts on you. You kind of just want to like leave that alone and really just immerse yourself into sacred text. Like, I can't say it enough. Like, immerse yourself into your spiritual practice. If you haven't given yourself a spiritual bath in 2 weeks, you're wildin'. You're wildin'. If you don't get in that bath right now, even if you have to shower, even if you just splash water on your face and be like, you know, cleanse me, renew me, protect me. Even if you wash your hands, because a lot of times, you know, when I do divinations or well, yeah, especially with divinations, and I had like back-to-back clients, I just ceremonially wash my hands, ritualistically wash my hands to cleanse me, because I couldn't just hop and go and take a spiritual bath, so I would take a spiritual bath in a different way. So some of y'all do that throughout your day, especially if you're in the public all day, or you're shaking hands. If you're out here shaking hands, you wildin'. How am I supposed to be a healer of the divine? And I don't want to be touching nobody. I'm good on that. So, you know, see, that's something I gotta work out. But for others of you, you're out, your work requires you to be out and about. Take spiritual baths as much as possible. You go to the bathroom, ceremoniously wash your hands. Say a mantra, a clearing, call in your angels, please cleanse me. All right, I'm about to go back out in the field. If you go to the bathroom 3 hours later, do the same thing. Nobody has to know that that's what you're doing, but you know that that's what you're doing. And so do your angels, and so do the divine. So you're still keeping your eye to the sky. Really? That was hella, come on. Like, I usually have bars. That wasn't me. That wasn't me, y'all. I come with the bars. I don't know who that was. But keep your eye to the sky, because oh, as long as you keep your head to the sky. Ooh, I'm about to play that after that. That shit bangs. Hold on. Yes, I'm about to play that after this. And I'm about to blast it too. Oh my god, I'm about to be super obnoxious and blast it. But yeah, some of y'all need to do that. Now, if you are concerned with love right now, hang it up, baby. The only love you really need to be concerning yourself with is the love of the divine. That's it. I'm not even gonna hold you, y'all. Y'all know how I am. I'm all about love. I'm all about it. I don't care. Like I was saying, my ministry is to tell women to play with your pussy for healing and expansion. Play with your pussy to heal generational curses and get these demons off you. That's what I'm about. So if you hear me saying, don't even worry about none of, like, love, romance, a partner, don't even think about that right now, then don't think about that right now. Just get it out your mind, because your soul is important. Your soul is important. It's all good. Your soul is important right now. Not romance, not relationship, not sex, not any of that. I promise you, y'all. I promise you. So I just want to be clear. Like, it's not like It's not like some prude sitting in front of you and be like, oh my gosh, please don't do that. No, okay? So really, take that seriously. As long as you keep your head to the sky. No, sir. Money. Yeah, money is coming in. Some of you, your money might be stagnant or it might have been delayed for a reason, for a time. But I feel like you're either gonna get like a monetary bonus or gift, or whatever money that you are waiting on is gonna come in. Like say you had a loan or something. You're waiting on $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. It was delayed. You're gonna get that. $400 was delayed. You're gonna get that. Somebody owes you money. You're gonna get that. For others of you, your money is funny to keep you put. I laugh at that because, yo, the universe be up to shit, yo. I swear. But, yeah, some of y'all, you may not have much funds to do what you want to do because you're not supposed to do them. And the divine wants you to be still. So that's very important. Yeah. What else is coming through for people? Yeah, protect yourself. That's really it. I'm telling y'all, like, something is here. Like, it's here, y'all. And it's a few different things because it's like, as soon as I, like, feel one, it's like, no, something else. No, it's something else. Now, to be clear, like, I don't know, but I'm kind of thinking maybe something is shifting because different choices are being made. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you turned left, so this goes. Oh, you were gonna turn left, but then you turned right, so now this happened. Like something like that, but also there's just a lot of different things happening right now. There's gonna be things coming from the sky, and a lot of it is the government. Yeah, it is, but then it's not either. And then outside of that, things are gonna come from, and not even from the sky. See, like, oh. See what I'm saying? It's like not from the sky. It's here. Y'all gotta help me with this. I'm not making no fucking sense. It's just here. You know how I was saying, like, there's like no astral realm anymore? It's just here. That's the same thing. So when I say things are gonna come out the sky, that's kind of not really true because it's already here. Okay? Yeah. So, and if any of y'all know what I'm talking about, or you have more information than me, please hit me up, because like I'm still kind of like, I don't think I'm explaining that properly. Yeah, there's things that are already here. You just don't see them, but you going to. And I laugh, but shit, you going to. Look, I'm about to cover myself with the love of the divine, honey, because shit go get a little strange. It's gonna get strange for real. I'm not even playing with y'all. It really is. And within your own individual life, you're going to start seeing things, especially those of you who have a particular calling. You have a particular, very specific purpose. So you're going to see things that are very specific to your purpose to activate you, to get you in alignment, to get you on the right path. Some of it's going to scare the shit out of you. I ain't even going to hold you. I would never even lie to you. It's going to scare the shit out of you, for real. But you're gonna know what was there the whole time. You're gonna be able to see the unseen, which is great, because then you have all this awareness. You know, it's like the invisible boxer is not invisible no more, so you could duck and dodge, you know. So there is some beautiful perks in it, and also it's because of your expansion and your elevation. Some of you, you've awakened a dormant part of you. A lot of you, diving deep and healing your inner child trauma, your childhood trauma, is what activates another part of your gifts, or more of your gifts, or a side of you you've never seen before. It's because you healed it. Like all that like trauma and stagnant energy was blocking a gift. But that's, you know, that's why I was congratulating all of you, because you've done a lot of work. I need you to see yourself very clear. Like, you've been putting in the work a lot to get here. Even for you to be resonating with what I'm saying to you means that you did a lot of work. Okay, so please give yourself credit. Please give yourself some hugs and some kisses. You know what I'm saying? Put out some red lipstick and just kiss all up over yourself. You know, do that. Do it. Those of you who, excuse me, those of you who are on your spiritual path, but you're kind of denying yourself a love partner, stop doing that. Stop doing that, because you're shunning who the Creator is sending to you. So if you're like, no, I don't want no man, I don't want no wife, I'm not even into that, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that. The divine is saying, could you keep your mouth shut? Because we're sending you one anyway, and you're being really disrespectful right now, and we don't appreciate it. That's why when we send you Tyrone, we don't want you crying to us, because we gave you your divine counterpart. We've been trying to send them the whole time, and you was like, no, 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 I don't need a man, I don't need a wife, I don't need it, I'm good on my own, I'm single, I've been taking care of myself all this time. You just smacking the divine in the face. You just disrespected. You need to repent. You need to fall on your knees and say sorry right now. Because I feel like some of y'all have done that. Some of us have done that. I'm good on my own. Like, I'm not thirsty. I'm eager for union, but I ain't at all thirsty. Like, just stop the whole, stop that. Just stop. Just shut up. And just say, I surrender to divine law. I surrender to my divine assignment. Many of you, if you just surrender to your divine assignment, is literally your wife about to pull up, like literally about to park outside your house. So just change your perspective. And for those who are, you know, you identify as a child of the Most High, you've been on your journey, you've always been devoted to this. You need a divine partner, though. It's not like a choice. It's something that you need, so you're gonna get, okay? And you better be thankful when it shows up too. You better be like, whatever you like. Sorry, but for real. So excuse me. Let's see, hang on. Whatever you like. Start practicing now. I'm silly, y'all. I'm silly. Raymond's laughing. I'm laughing so hard I'm sweating. It is hot in here though, but yeah, seriously, some of y'all need to start practicing that, because your vulnerability, not being submissive either. I don't believe in that. Like, you want a king, but you expect them to be submissive. Like, anybody who expects royals to be submissive is kind of like, I don't agree with that. Like, even a king doesn't want his wife to be submissive. She's a queen, and he's only a king because she said so. Like, queens make kings. So for a king to want his queen to be submissive is kind of strange to me. The word I choose is surrender. Be able to surrender to your partner. But we don't submit. We only submit to the Most High. Like, we don't submit to man, even if it's your divine partner. You surrender to the fact that that's your divine partner. Woo! I feel like I just went all the way off on a tangent. But for some of you, yeah, you're going to need to have that type of practice surrendering now. Practice surrendering now. Like, if you know you got a mouth, or if you're a guy and you know you could get controlling, because a lot of guys think being a lead or being a king means to control. That's not what it is. Like, so you want to handle that. Like, you want to see what parts of you are unable to surrender. And the first step to heal that is to surrender to the divine. A spirit isn't manifested to be controlled. The best way to prepare yourself for your divine partner is to surrender to the divine. Oh, I love you too, boo. Yay. Yeah, surrender to the divine. And then you'll be able to surrender to a divine partner. That's how it works. For many of you, like I said, all you got to do is surrender to your purpose and you'll have love. Evaluate your life and see where you have not surrendered to your purpose or surrendered to the Most High. And then see if you are single or not. I bet you it'll line up. How much you want to bet? I bet you $100 right now. Bro, I'll cash app you right now if that shit don't line up. It does. It does line up. So so still walk in purpose. Walk in assignment. What is your assignment? Some of y'all, you haven't picked up your Bible in 30 years. Pick it up. I bet you there's something in there for you. I bet you. I swear there is. There's a code. There's an activation. Literally use it as a divination tool. Go like this. All right, divine. What you want me to know? Boom. Open it. Read it. That's for you. That's for you. All right. I wanna thank you. Play that song too. That's 2 songs we're playing. Who sings a song? Without your love. Who sings that? Whatever. Play that song and then keep your head to the sky. Those are 2 songs that we're going to listen to. They're codes. They came up during the message, so there's activation codes in those 2 songs. Keep your head to the sky. And I want to thank you, Heavenly Father. What's up, sis? You said OMG, that song hit? I know you was probably listening to that song with your magical self. I play that song all the time, see? That's the shit. I'm about to play those songs back to back, no cap. All right, I love y'all. You can tell I've been hanging around my nieces. No cap. They be like, TT, you a prophet, no cap. I love them. Love up on your family right now, too. Love up on your family. Love the shit up on your family. Because like I said the other day, the maternal energy is on the planet. And the maternal energy is very family, very community. So show your family and your community love right now. If you love somebody, just tell them that you love them or that you were thinking about them. Just do that. Yes, she is. Yes, they out here. They out here with codes. If you have any issues with your mom, heal it now. Because your mom is your first God. Your mom brought you into here. In your relationship with your mom, man, you want to heal that because it furthers your relationship with the divine. They go hand in hand. I love you too, boo. Yay. They go hand in hand. Your spiritual path and your relationship with your mom and how you view her, it's all together. All of it. Handle all of it. Handle it. Motherfucking handle. Sorry. My brother used to say that. Mad aggressive, but it's like message heard you. So handle. Love y'all. Have a beautiful day. Mwah.